Hi, today I'm going to demonstrate for you one of the nice features that I really like in Sparx Enterprise Architect. This feature has been available in prior versions, and I'm demonstrating version 15.1508 today. The particular feature I want to show you is how to filter a diagram, or the elements in a diagram, by tagged property value values. So for example, in this case, I've renamed my root level model, and I've also created a root level folder, which is named test filter elements by tag property value. And in that package, I have a diagram, and within that there's another package called class diagram. If we drill into that, you can see I have 3 class elements on the diagram. If we double click that and I go here to look at the tags, you'll see I've created a custom tag called release 1.0. I'm just going to set this over to the side, see if I can switch between these. No. So we'll go to this one, tags. You'll see this is release 1.1, and here you'll see release 2.0. So imagine that we're doing a transition architecture diagram, and what I want to be able to reflect is the final state and maybe the starting state or the transition between states. And so one of the things I'd like to be able to do is to filter this diagram, and so there are some capabilities here, and I'll just walk through a few of these real quickly. So you can see that under layout we have a couple of menu navigation options. One of them is diagram filters. So I'm going to click that, and you'll see I've already created 2 filters, one to show release 1.x, and then one to show anything that is designated as a release 2.x. And so the way that looks when I specify the filter, we'll just look at the properties on that. So I've said that the property has to contain release, and the value has to contain at least this part of a release number, so 1 point. And you can see there are some other options here. I can say contains, equal, not equal, one of, and then on the value I can also say contains, equal to, not equals, one of, less than, or greater than. So that's how you define those, and I'll just show you the number 3, which has class release 2.0 designated. So we'll go and we'll look at the properties on that, and you can see that's release and 2x. So all I have to do to get a view of these elements based on the tag, or rather filtering the view, is just click that. And so this is currently set up to fade, but you can have other options, right? So we could do a grayscale, I could hide, and so let's just change this to, say, a grayscale. So this, because I've enabled release 1.0, is going to grayscale everything that isn't designated with that filter, or the criteria for that filter. So let's unclick that. Now they're all showing, and just to show you the difference between the grayscale and the fade. So this is grayscale, and if I click undo both of them, so there's no filter applied. We're going to apply this filter. That's a grayscale again, and this is a fade. Not really visually much of a difference to me. We could also do, let's make this one a hide. So I'll change that, and so if we do that, everything that has been filtered that doesn't meet that criteria is now hidden, and we can bring it back. So those are really useful when you're trying to do very complex diagrams, and you want to be able to create views or snapshots, or export the diagram for those different filtered views, maybe to assemble it into a Word document, or maybe a PowerPoint deck, or a PDF you're preparing for dissemination and publication outside of Sparx. And that's today's quick demo of Sparx EA version 15. I hope you enjoyed that.